I've learned much from watching ants.
You watch the ants?
Oh, yes, it's fascinating. We think the lion the king among beasts, but what does he do? He finds his lair. He does not build it. And he would rather sleep while his lioness does the hunting. But the ant builds his own city. They have their ruler, their soldiers, and they all work together for the common good. Oh, we would do well to study the ants. But I wish they'd find their own food. Joseph taught us all that forgiveness is God's way. Even if you have been wronged, you must look to God to know what he would have you do. Now, who remembers the fourth commandment? Ready, begin.
Honor thy father and mother, so that your days may be long in the land that the Lord your God has given you.
Oh, Baladon, Hezezia, Malaysia, Yohanan.
Do you know them all by name?
If I forget, their mothers soon remind me.
And they all worship your God, even though their mothers do not?
Oh, yes, especially my sons. One day I must choose a successor.
Not the eldest?
That's not our law. I was not the eldest, and my father chose me.
And I am certain that he made the right choice.
He loved my mother above all his other wives.
So love made you a king. Well, there are worse ways of choosing.
A king's heart is a stream of water in the hands of the Lord. He turns it wherever he will. The waters do not belong to you. Neither do they belong to you. They belong to God. Do I lay claim to the air you are breathing now? Is it mine since it is within my chamber? You will both lose your share of the water for 1 month. You will not be allowed to use the water for any purpose. Perhaps this will remind you to thank God for what he has given you. Next case. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Keep the Lord's commandments and teachings as the apple of your eye. Train your children well, so when old they will not fail you. And he who loves discipline loves knowledge. He who hates to be rebuked is stupid. Also, those who belittle another lack sense. And the righteous know the needs of their animals. Only the wicked are cruel. A soft answer turns away wrath. The beginning of strife is like a leak of water, so stop before the argument begins. And remember, the wise man remains silent, so even fools who keep quiet can be considered wise. I have another riddle for you. What are the 8 things that the Lord hates the most?
Let me see. Hate, deceit, hypocrisy,
Haughty eyes. 2. A lying tongue. 3. Hands that shed innocent blood. 5. A heart that devises wicked plans. 6. Feet that run towards evil. 8.
The report that I heard in my own land of your accomplishments and of your wisdom was true. Not even half has been told to me. Blessed be the Lord your God, who has delighted in you and set you upon the throne of Israel.
And the reports of your beauty and grace fall far short of the truth.
Did you swim as a boy?
Yes, of course.
Do you still swim now that you're king?
Sadly, never.
Time again.
I called upon God, and the Spirit of wisdom came to me. But in you there is an understanding, clear, undefiled, plain, loving the thing that is good. See as only a woman can, a mirror to God's goodness. You are the queen to my king. I've sought you ever since I was a youth, without knowing what it was I was seeking.
Solomon, more than anything else in the world, I want to bear you a son.
Then our minds are as one. More than anything else in the world, I want to marry you.
Do you imagine I haven't thought about it? Would you give up your kingdom for me?
Israel is more than a kingdom. It is a faith. It has been called by God to do great things.
Yes, I have come to realize that. Isn't the position already rather crowded?
They are nothing. You are everything.
Solomon, I cannot abandon my people forever. A crown is like a seam of gold. There are always those who seek it. One day, I will have to return.
But a boy from you, that promises us a whole year together.
You shall have your year. And I will be your wife. Yes, I will.
Oh, my love. How much better are your kisses than mine?
My lord?
Not now, Jeroboam. I'm late to meet my queen.
They sent me to speak for them.
Who sent you?
The elders, the officers of the court. They say we are friends. They say you will listen to me.
Very well. What is it?
Say it. The ship of state needs someone at the steering oar.
What does that mean, Jeroboam?
There are matters which demand your attention other than the Queen of Sheba's thighs.
How dare you? No one speaks to me like that. Get out! Get out! Jeroboam! I apologize. It is too easy for a king to avoid criticism. Say your speech.
Taxes. Forced labor. The people would endure it while the temple was being built. The temple is finished. The taxes should also cease. You should show yourself in the provinces. Popularity is a fickle thing that could leave you, and finally your crown depends on the love of the people. And, may I add, on the love of God. You have served him well in the past. But is that a surety for now, for the future?
Jeroboam, listen to me. And listen to me carefully. I love her. Above duty. Above health. I choose her over light. Because the light that radiates from her never dims. She is my missing arm. No. She's my entire body. She's what I've always wanted without ever knowing my wants. She's the breath of God.
Solomon. She's a woman.
Exactly.
Feel. Oh, it's a boy. I am sure the way he kicks. Oh, he will be a great athlete.
My love, I have something to ask you, but I'm at a loss for words.